The last couple of years, we've seen multiple prospects come into the NBA and transcend what we previously expected of talented young players. Luka Doncic and Zion Williamson are the prime examples. Both of these players walked into the NBA and immediately took over the league, becoming stars before reaching the age of 21. The 2021 NBA Draft is loaded with talent and features a historically good prospect who has the potential to be a superstar at the next level. The prospect I'm talking about is Cade Cunningham. Cunningham started his high school career at Bowie High School in Arlington, Texas, where he averaged 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists as a freshman. He became a top 25 recruit by the end of his sophomore year, but his brother Cannon envisioned an even brighter future for him, a future that involved him switching positions and becoming a point guard. In the summer before his junior year, Cade's brother held him out of the EYBL circuit so he could develop into a point guard on the under-16 level. Next, he transferred to Montverde Academy in Florida, where he became a consensus top 3 recruit. After 2 years at the prep school powerhouse, he committed to Oklahoma State, where his brother was coaching. After an incredible freshman season in which he led the Cowboys to the annual men's NCAA tournament, he has established himself as the top player in the 2021 NBA Draft and is expected to go number 1 overall. Now let's break down what makes him so special. The first thing of note about Cade Cunningham is his size. He may play point guard, but he doesn't look like it. He's 6'8", 220 pounds, and has a 7-foot wingspan, which is what you'd expect to see from a bigger wing, not the floor general of the offense. His size helps him in multiple ways, as it enhances his ability to make plays for his teammates and have an impact on defense. Out of all the guards in this class, Cade is leaps and bounds above everyone else in terms of size. Comparing Cade to Luka Doncic may seem irresponsible, but the way in which he creates advantages is very similar to the Maverick superstar. Neither are great athletes, but both can create separation and get to their spots with ease due to their size and advanced ball handling capabilities. Cade has very few weaknesses on offense, and his skill set is tailor-made for a primary initiator. He is a very good passer, a tremendous ball handler for his size, and a phenomenal scorer. I understand that his passing stats aren't impressive and don't scream awesome playmaker, but his ability to create open opportunities for his teammates goes deeper than the numbers. He has the ability to make advanced reads, and during his performances against Oakland and Iowa State, he showcased his prowess as a passer. When I watched Cade prior to this season, I was impressed, but not by his ability to score. He wasn't a dominant scorer who could take over games in high school, but he was in college. This past season, Cade averaged 22.8 points per 40 minutes with a true shooting percentage of 57.4%. These numbers are incredible, but how he dominating opposing defenses makes it even more impressive. Some prospects are productive scorers but can only score by shooting off the catch. Cade is a fantastic spot-up shooter, ranking in the 90th percentile according to Synergy, but he is electrifying when operating off the dribble. His ability to create space with step backs and score off the dribble from all 3 levels of the court makes him a dangerous scorer. As a 19-year-old, Cade is already an efficient 3-level scorer and a reliable shot creator. There are some issues with his game that could limit his productivity at the next level, but his efficiency as a young and highly productive shot creator leads me to believe that he can continue to do this once he reaches the NBA. In my opinion, one of the most impressive parts of Cade's game is his defense, and I believe he has the potential to be a fantastic all-around defender in the NBA. He is an incredibly good on-ball and off-ball defender, and this is due to his physical tools and basketball IQ. At the point of attack, he does a great job mirroring opposing ball handlers and sliding his feet to keep up with them. Although he isn't a great athlete, he has the size and length to be a quality perimeter defender at the next level. The IQ he shows as a playmaker translates to his defense and helps him dominate and help defense. He makes smart rotations, and even when he is out of position, he's able to contest shots with his unbelievable 7-foot wingspan. Are you a numbers guy? I sure hope so, because we're about to get nerdy. This past season, Cade had a steal rate of 2.5% and a defensive box plus minus of 3.2. He also averaged 2.7 stocks per 40 minutes. All of these numbers are above average for this class, and the fact that his steal rate is that high is a good sign for his future as a defender. Steal rate is a very good indicator of a player's future on the defensive end of the floor, and 2.5% is the benchmark. If you reach that mark, that's a big plus. What? Weaknesses? It may be hard to believe, but Cade Cunningham does have a few weaknesses. For starters, he isn't an explosive athlete. Cade doesn't have a great first step, and he won't wow you with flashy, high-flying dunks. This isn't a massive issue for him because he's strong, tall, and has a long wingspan, but it does force him to take some difficult shots when he attacks the rim, and may limit how efficient he is at the next level. Another issue, and this is something I'm legitimately worried about, is the fact that he turns the ball over a lot. This season, he had a turnover rate of 18.7% and turned the ball over 4.6 times per 40 minutes. These are some of the worst turnover numbers for guards in the entire draft. The reason why he turns the ball over so much is because he has a loose handle. This is understandable because Cade is built like a traditional small forward, but for a guy who projects to be a primary initiator in the NBA, this is a problem. Cade's handle is high and not very tight. This allows opposing defenders to strip the ball away from him pretty regularly. On a good note, both of these issues are either fixable or won't hinder him that much moving forward. Even if he doesn't tighten his handle, he'll likely be a good enough two-way player to overcome his turnover issues. I have come to the conclusion that Cade Cunningham is good at basketball. If I had to describe him in one word, I'd say he's rare, and honestly, that doesn't do him justice. He is a big guard/wing with a polished and versatile skill set that doesn't come along very often. I mentioned Zion Williamson at the beginning of this video, and I absolutely adored him as a prospect. I believed he would dominate the NBA once he entered the league. That came true, but I must admit, I think Cade just might be a better prospect than him. That's how special he is. Is Cade a freak athlete? No. Are his passing numbers underwhelming? Yes. It's true that Cade isn't perfect, and I don't claim that he is. However, his two-way impact, efficiency as a three-level scorer, and playmaking flashes are incredible, especially for a 6'8" 19-year-old. His game is perfect for the modern NBA, and he provides everything that NBA teams are looking for in a primary initiator. His skill set and productivity at a young age are marvelous, and lead me to believe that he could be one of the best players in the NBA someday. Thank you for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing.